Galileo is a concert drama, so it's half a concert, half a play, and it's taking the central character, Galileo, exploring the musical soundtrack that he would have known. It's set at the closing days of his life, as he looks back on certain scenes in his life, and music in a way acts as a trigger. It takes him back into certain memories in his past. Music in his youth was very important to him. His father was a very important composer, Vincenzo Galilei, and he came from a family of professional lutenists. In fact, he was the sort of black sheep of the family in not pursuing the lutenist route.
Key beliefs, Copernican worldview. All planets, including the Earth, revolve around the Sun. The Earth rotates on its axis.
One of the real pleasures of preparing for this project has been choosing the music. In fact, the biggest challenge has been narrowing it down, because Galileo was a man of such broad and deep education and so many interests, in particular his interests in literature and poetry. We have madrigals and other pieces by Monteverdi. We have lute duets by his father Vincenzo Galilei, a very important musician and a very important thinker in his own right, who probably had a pretty important influence on his son. And we have music associated with events that Galileo was very likely involved in, such as the 1589 wedding celebrations in Florence for Ferdinando de' Medici and Cristina of Lorraine. Giulio Caccini, the famous singer, wrote quite a lot of the music for that, so we'll be performing some of his work. Another interesting connection on a religious theme is a setting of the penitential psalms by Orlando di Lasso. As part of Galileo's punishment, he was required to recite these psalms every week for the first 3 years of his house arrest. We felt it was particularly fitting to have the Lasso setting as one of the pieces of music that he finds in his head while he's contemplating his life during his final years.
What I've tried to do is very much explain things in very simple terms in terms of the science, but also the real story there, the drama is the personal drama of the man, and I hope that's what we'll bring to life, both through the music that he loved and that he knew, and through his effectively personal testimony.